All right, Warrior Team Fitness. It is Tuesday night again, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, and it's the same faces that we always see. I like that. I love your faces.
Hey.
So, everybody should know that 21 Day Fix and these different programs, 21 Day Fix, Extreme, with the Kickstart, that's what's on sale. If you don't know what those things are, message Jennifer and she will tell you more about them. Also, Summit coming up at the end of July. So if you aren't going and you still want to go, hey, there's ways. There are ways. We have magic tricks.
Do?
Yes. We do.
Nice.
Oh, you can barely hear us?
Probably the dog.
Oh, no. My computer's – can you hear me now?
Okay.
So, just know, too, that when we come out of Summit at the end of July, in August is Super Saturday.
Now, I've heard 2 dates. I've heard August 6th and I've heard August 13th from different people. So it depends on your area. So definitely check into the area that you're in.
Start planning for it, though, because Super Saturday is like, it's awesome. It's awesome to go to. If you spend too much time on your own and behind this little box computer thingy, wow, Chris, your face looks really thin, man.
Serious.
But making it to those events are very helpful in just seeing that you're not alone. Sometimes is all it takes, or hearing somebody else's story can be a major part of that. It just adds a lot of value to what we do daily, and I think there's enough mental battles that we already face. You know, I think one of the biggest things is when life hits you, the first thing that you think about is, oh man, I got to cut my shake off. And you have to realize that you're still replacing a meal. You could go back to cutting your shake off and, you know, binge eating cookies and ice cream like I used to do. But, I mean, what's the value in it? You know that you save money when you're drinking your shake, but it's something that when you get out there and you get to those events, you get to see a serious change in how you do things and the way that you conduct even helping people. So, and that's it for like announcements. Or I think everybody in here knows about the coach training, the coach basics that we've started. We're starting to do things a little bit different so that as soon as a coach signs up, we can help them get started right from day one and get going. But it also shows really if they want to take the steps to go to build a business, to help other people. I posted something in the team earlier. They had 3 different little circles, and it asked, which one are you in? It described 3 different styles of coaches. And it described first a discount coach that, you know, you're just getting the discount and getting healthy and getting fit. And then it described a hobby coach, which is someone who is still getting fit, still doing what they need to do, and then just kind of occasionally sharing. And then the third one was like an all-in coach. Like, this is going to work. You are doing the daily task every single day to make sure things happen. Because one of the biggest battles of this is, you know, you could work for 20 days and get 3 people. But you worked for 20 days just to get to those 3 people. So it's all about just getting better at it and getting more consistent at it. But no matter where you're at in those coaching bubbles, there's nothing wrong with where you're at. That was just a self-evaluation. Where are you, so that you could see where you're at, and you can really see if you want to go to the next little bubble, the next circle.
Go lay down.
So I get the amazing pleasure. I love listening to my wife speak. If you guys didn't get a chance to, we preached together on Sunday, and I had a really awesome time doing it. And we got a lot of great feedback from just even people in the church, because they love how we just kind of interacted. I mean, we did it like we were doing a call. And so when we were just kind of bouncing back and preaching, it was really cool to watch. And one lady in the congregation, she said, most of the time I listen to one person and I doze off a little bit. But she said the way that you and Anthony just fed off of each other just kept me interested the entire time. So I asked Jennifer what she wanted to talk about tonight, and she said she wanted to talk about fear. And that was kind of how we came up with the fear bear, because it sounds like a Care Bear, and who doesn't like Care Bears? Chris, put your hand down. You're embarrassing yourself.
Stop.
But bears to me are a very scary beast. But at the same time, almost every single one of us has had something that we call a teddy bear. It's a good time to interrupt. There's our teddy bear. But the fear of what we do on a daily basis, it's real. And I love listening to Jennifer talk about fear, because I used to always call her a sissy, and now she's pretty BA.
Sorry, I'm having to stake my claim on my spot.
Tear it up, honey.
All right, so in talking about – okay, forget it.
Switch spots.
In talking about – hold on. Sorry. Life in motion, guys. Life in motion. So if you think about fear, there's some attributes that fear comes with, okay? Fear can hold you back. Fear can be intimidating. It can also keep you from your potential. And then it can also be gratifying when you conquer the fear, okay? So I wanted to just basically kind of break them down and just elaborate a little bit. I was always naturally a timid type person. And I don't want to say timid as in because I didn't like doing things, but because things usually just freaked me out. It was an uncomfortable state. You can put them outside.
Good.
An uncomfortable state that would leave me with all these emotions that would cause me to get distracted and really not reach my full potential. So, distractions. There's different things that come into our path that are literally there to keep you away from something, okay? So, and that something could be the next best thing for you. So, if you think about it as far as, when you have a child and you want to keep them away from
all right,
you want to keep them away from anything that would hurt them, anything that would cause them to be scared or anything like that. But what about when they reach a certain point in their age where they have to actually, try and do something on their own? And they're so fearful that they don't want to do it. And they look to you and they're like, Mommy, I need you. And they cling to you. Do you really want them to cling to you forever? Or do you want them to stand up with confidence and really try to conquer that thing that's in their life. You know, like we just figured out that Josiah is scared of heights. We had the, what do you call that? The attic open, and we had a ladder up there, and he got to like step 3, and you could see this like almost pale ghost looking face happen on him. And we were like, what is going on, Josiah? And he's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm going to get down. I'm going to get down. And his instant reaction when he gets scared like that is he does cry. And it's kind of like overwhelming. Like none of the other kids have this fear. I don't necessarily have this fear. Anthony definitely doesn't have this fear. So like, what the crap is going on is our thoughts. Well, that wasn't really going to hold us back. Okay. We were going to have him try it again later, but we weren't going to make it to where we forced him to do it, but we were giving him the opportunity to try. Okay. So the next time he got a little bit farther on the ladder, but he didn't quite make it, but he expressed his feelings of scared. He was scared. He didn't like how he was feeling. He didn't like looking down, and he wanted away from the situation at all. So we talked to him a little bit more, and he tried it again. And now the kid can go up on the ladder and can get in the attic. But he is still a little frightened, but he's conquering that fear. And so we are totally ecstatic for him, because now it's not going to hold him back. It may keep him a little on guard because he knows he's afraid of that thing, but he knows that he can do something outside of that fear. So that's a good thing. And
I'm Snapchatting.
Stop Snapchatting and be on the call.
Don't worry about my Snapchat skills.
And so another thing is intimidation. Fear can be totally intimidating. Oh my goodness, Krista, not cool.
That is a great way to shit yourself, though. I mean, if you really want to get all that Mexican food out, do 22-minute hardcore right after Mexican food. That's a great way.
Mental note, I never do that. I never do a workout after I eat. Ever. That's horrible.
That's actually why we had to start our workouts in the morning.
Yeah.
Was because as soon as we ate, super lazy. Ain't getting it done. I mean, breakfast is like our killer. Like you might as well just, you can hold a gun to our head and say, work out. We're like, no, I don't want to. Back to Snapchat.
I used to actually eat a couple eggs before I did my T25 workouts, but I had to wait an hour and a half after that before I could actually work out, or else I was going to die, because I swear he just wants you to barf anyway. But anyway, intimidation. I think of a bully. A bully's try to intimidate you. They try to back you into a corner to not do something, or even to do something like, give me your money. Give me your lunch. You know, bullies are just straight up bullies, and they try to hold you back is really what happens. So if you look at fear as an intimidation factor, why are you letting an emotion intimidate you? What can that emotion of, you know, if I think, when I start feeling those feelings of fright or, you know, oh, I don't know if I can do this kind of thing. And I've said this, my hands start to sweat. I used to get red from my chest all the way up to a tomato color. And little by little, I conquered what would make me do that. And now I can do it without that. And lots and lots of practice of it. But anyway, I would turn colors, palm sweats. I would get armpit sweats, like, woo, don't even wear a t-shirt because your t-shirt's going to get wet. Like, I would feel hot, literally all over. And that would keep me from wanting to do anything. Why would I want to feel that way? So I would try to avoid it. But if you think of intimidation as that thing that's going to back you into a corner and keep you away from anything that is going to make you grow, then you have to like squash it like a bug, if you think about it, right? So there's fear that brings intimidation. There's fear that brings fright and scared feelings. Then you have the ultimate where you want to conquer your fears. Now this is straight up a mind switch, okay? And it's not easy for anybody. If they have a fear, it's a little frightful to even think about conquering that fear. But why wouldn't you want to conquer a fear that's going to make you grow? Each of us have started to press play for I don't know how many months now, every single day, for the betterment of being healthy. We always wanted the easy way out. If you think about it, most of us wanted the easy way out. We wanted to do what we wanted to do, and we wanted to say what we wanted to say, and we didn't care about anything.
I wish I didn't have to work out, that I could just put a patch on my arm or like wrap something around my stomach.
But instead of doing a bunch of stuff, instead of exercising and feeling better and even having more energy, I clouded it with coffee. I clouded it with the food that I like to eat all the time. But then in the long run, did it really make me feel better? No, I felt freaking sluggish. I felt cranky. I had breakouts on my face. I was emotional and moody. So why would I let those, what do you call them?
Mindsets.
Repercussions happen, I guess. Roadblocks, instead of making you feel the way you know you want to feel. Okay? So there's that. So we made that mindset switch to do something about it. You look at your business centers. Think about in the beginning when you actually had to talk to that first, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, and everything in you, like my fingers used to shake typing on the computer. There's no way in God's green earth that I want to talk on the phone to anybody. They could feel my voice or hear my voice quivering. Why would I want to do that? And there's so many different reasons why stepping out in the coaching side of business that I had to lay aside my fears, lay aside those distractions of let me watch TV some more, let me do the laundry because I can get easily distracted in housework, or let me go do this and let me go spend money here. Or I could just suck it up and figure out a routine that worked for me so all those other things I would be able to still do. But I had a clear conscience that I was able to do them. Does all that make sense?
Yes. I mean, the biggest thing is, every single one of us knows that our mind is going to play games on us. Mm-hmm. When you first started working out, or when we first talked to you or somebody talked to you about what we do, especially even as coaches, there's a roadblock in your mind. You tell yourself, I can't do it. It's amazing. Most people will doubt themselves before they will actually believe they have the strength to push and do what they need to do to reach their goals. Faith is a great example of that. 107 plus pounds down.
110, she said.
110. That takes a lot. It takes a lot. Can you imagine when I look at the picture of her from day one, because I have it saved on my phone for purposes. But when you look at that first picture of her after her first workout, okay, there ain't nothing like the oh shit face like that first picture. What did I get myself into? But she got over that mental roadblock. She got over that thing that just told her that she couldn't do it. And from then on, she's pushed play. Has it been perfect? Hell no. She's had struggles. She's had battles just like everybody else, because we all have them. But the point is no matter whether you're 110 pounds down or me, I haven't lost any weight the entire time I've been doing Beachbody.
Our weight keeps going like this.
I haven't lost any weight. I started Beachbody at 185. I did T25 and went to 169. I did Body Beast and went up to 194. And I'm back to 185. But the funny thing is my core and the way that my body is forming is different. I really feel good about the way that I look. But if I looked at the scale every day, it could become a roadblock for me. Mm-hmm. Because if I step on the scale and for the last 2 years I look and go, wow, I started this at 184. Now I'm 185. 2 years and I've gained a pound. Okay? There's so many other things out there. Your life, when you're helping people on a day-to-day basis, you have to realize one thing. You want to know what separates us from these it works people from the patch people? I can't even think of what they're called right now. Thrive. From
I know,
these, right? From all this other crap out there.
MLMs.
Okay?
Tons of MLMs.
I'm going to tell you right now, what separates us is that we believe in exercise and nutrition, and we believe that our people have to have their lives in order for them to really be healthy and really be fit and really pursue life the way that it should be pursued. If I sat here and gave you a hard time because you didn't meet Success Club last month, you know what? Did you help one person? Did you help somebody? They didn't buy a challenge pack? Who cares? Did you help them? Did you spend time with them? Did you invest into their life? Mm-hmm. Did you change their mindset? Did you go into work and were you able to affect someone? Mm-hmm. Because you know what? Success Club is a measuring tool so that you know that you're building a business and that you're making money and that you're growing something. But when it really comes down to it, who gives a shit? If you're happy and you feel great and you feel successful with what you're doing and you're helping people, then do it. Because it's your life. And what you do on a daily basis has to bring value to you and to your family. But don't let roadblocks be the one thing that keep you from helping people.
So when I went to go do the Turbo Kick certification this weekend, there was a young lady there who I could not even tell you where she lived because her accent was so strong that I couldn't even understand her half of the time, okay? But
anybody who speaks with a little bit of a Mexican accent,
she was not Mexican.
This white girl doesn't understand.
She was not Mexican. She was country. But it didn't stop her in her she lived in a little tiny town. It was like home cooking country town, okay? She said she moved there, and when she moved there, she gained 30 pounds. She didn't like it. And in this town, there is no gym, no Walmarts, no Starbucks or any name brand type place at all. There was no coffee shops, and there was definitely not a gym. I think I said that already. So what does she do? She wants to lose the 30 pounds. She opens up a studio herself, gets certified to teach Zumba, and now has opened a door for these people to have fitness in their life. Now, she moved on to PiYo. She can teach PiYo. She joined Beachbody as a coach. She learned about the 21-day fix and lost all her weight that she wanted to lose. And then here she is getting certified to teach Turbo Kick. So she has all these opportunities within this class, in this studio, to help people every single time that she teaches. And she is the only one in this studio that she brought a girl with her that was getting certified also to help her in the studio. So now she's out, she's creating an atmosphere of help. Other people are wanting to help. Other people are wanting to get fit. And that was like a huge stumbling block that she crushed. She looked past her circumstances and did something about it.
When you really want something, when you really want to be a good dad or mom or husband or just a better person in general, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? Because honestly, I'm sick of hearing people talk. There are so many people that talk about what they want to do. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. But they ain't doing shit. They ain't doing nothing. And it's not, I could give you all the value. You know what? Chris Blackston, when he reached out to me and he said, bro, I need some prayer. One of the things I said to him was, okay, well, I need you to do something. Like if I'm going to do this, I need you to do something. I just got done telling the same thing to one of my buddies the other day. Marriage falling apart. I need help. Okay, well, what are you going to do? You can't expect to see change in your life without doing something, taking action somewhere. Your habits are what got you where you are right now. So in order to change where you're at right now, you have to change your mindset.
Have you all ever heard of the if-then chart? Yeah. So if you do this, this is going to happen. So if you don't change, then nothing will ever happen. If you change, look at what could happen. It's sort of the scenario there. But the if-then chart is mainly behavior issues with your with children, but you can apply it all over. Exactly. If Faith said it's cause and effect. It's, it takes the whole thing, the ripple effect. What I do now is going to affect me here later down the road kind of thing. It's totally true. But the if-then chart is if I'm just going to stay the same, why? Why would I want to stay the same? Why would I want to be so complacent that I don't do anything any different any other time? Or you do something different, you own it, and you see what wonderfulness can come out of it.
I love wine, guys. Love wine. Love it.
I do too.
And as we started this hybrid workout with the 22-minute hardcore and Body Beast, kind of rotating them back and forth every day, Jennifer said, I really want to see what no alcohol does with our body. And we were like, she was like, I don't think I'm going to drink during this, as we do this next, it's 56 days. And I was like, well, if you're going to do it, I'll do it with you. Let's do it. Day one, Annabelle's lost her damn mind, okay? And, I mean, I came back from practice, and Jennifer's like, I can't do it. We need wine. We need to go get some wine. And I'm like, I don't want to go. You want me to do dinner? And, you can go. And
we battled back and forth for a few minutes about that one.
And then she goes, you know what? Let's just wait till after dinner. So we ate. And then we looked at each other, and went, we're good. I don't need it. And this has been an ongoing battle for about 6 days now. And it's not that, like, you know, it's not that we can't have wine. We're just testing our bodies. We're just taking one thing out to see what happens in our routine. And I mean, we were, believe it or not, we were grumpy. Went through a little grumpy phase. So, I mean, like, your body is so used to the same thing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be on you. What do you want to change? How are you going to help other people around you change? Because I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Your goal should be to help 3 people start their journey because it changed your life so much. And they should understand by looking at you and seeing you, they should go, you know what, I'm going to do exactly what you do. If you're drinking a freaking shake and doing a 30-minute workout, I'm going to do that because whatever the hell you got, I want it. But if you don't step out of your comfort zone just to reach out and make sure that you're connecting and helping people wherever they need help in their life, you're going to miss it. And I will be honest with you, it can cost people their life. It can. I know at least 3 people that have died in the last 6 months, all from health issues and all from stuff that if they would have just said yes, it could have saved their life. So we went a little bit over, about 4 minutes. We're trying to do from 9:30 to 10. There's 3 minutes. Does anybody have anything to add or question, comment? Romeo, you look like you're ready to pass out.
It's still daylight over there. I see the sun.
All right, y'all. Well, it was good to see your beautiful faces. And for you guys that watched the recording, get on the calls. It's live. We'll see y'all later.
Bye, guys.
Let this dog in.